Hey everyone, welcome back. We're talking about copyright cases right now. We're talking about one that's very important in the evolution of copyright in the internet age, and that is Perfect 10 versus Google. So Google has done a lot of things over the years that have pushed copyright, pushed the boundaries, and this case is no different. So we're talking about images that Google is indexing. So Perfect 10 Fitness sold images online, and Google, as you know, scans, it crawls the web, it's got its algorithm that's out there looking for information and trying to organize it. And Google organizes everything into indexes. And so you'll look on search is organized into indexes, and then you can click on one of the headers and it gives you images, and then you can search by image and find images for all sorts of things. So Google's crawling the web and it finds the images of Perfect 10 Fitness. Now, Perfect 10 is naturally upset because they're saying, look, we own these images and Google is copying them. They're republishing them and making them available. We want people to buy them, not to just be able to see them on Google. So you'll remember that copyright is about protecting the artistic expression of things that are fixed in a tangible medium. All right, so this, even though it's the internet, we consider it a tangible medium, right? It's online, it's on a web page. And so the Perfect 10 has fixed these artistic expressions of these images, and Google has duplicated them. And so the question now comes down to whether there is a fair use defense. And you'll recall from our discussion in class that fair use is where we allow infringing use of copyrighted work because it's for some better purpose. So perhaps it's news reporting, right? The news can show, can do a story on a painting that's famous, or it could do a story about an advertisement that Apple has made, and it could show those, it can reproduce them because it's reporting on the news, and there's copyright material that might be newsworthy. Now you'll often notice that in news broadcasts, they're very short, they're not long, but they'll do snippets. So for instance, news will report on a Saturday Night Live episode, and they will show just a little 15-second clip, and they don't let you see the whole skit, just a little bit about it with some of the punchlines. We also have comment and criticism. You might try to make an image that mocks something in order to comment on it. Saturday Night Live is often using copyrighted material in order to mock it, where they will use and parody a song, and so we allow parodies and things of that nature. So fair use is fairly broad, and one of the points the court makes is that fair use needs to be growing. It needs to be changing and adapting to technology because it's not going to look the same. We can't be bound to bright line rules about what is and what isn't fair use. And so here they're looking at really a couple questions about how Google is using it. For what purpose are they using it? Are they trying to sell these images? Are they trying to duplicate the exact image as artistic expression? What is their purpose? And then to what extent are they using it? And are they using it more than is necessary? And so, like showing the quick snippets on news reporting of SNL, Google is really telling you what's the news in a way, right? Or similar to that. They're saying, here's what's out on the internet so you can find it. And if you're an artist, you might want people to find your work, and Google is a great tool for that. And so Google is taking these and it's putting the images into tiny little thumbnails, right? So they're not the full-size image, they're transforming them into tiny images, and they're not using it for the purpose of artistic expression, right? Its purpose is just to show you where to find it and how to get there. So the court distinguishes this. They say, first of all, it's not the same, it's a small image. Google is not giving you the full-size thing that you want to sell, but they're helping your customers find it. They're also more like commentary or like news. They're showing you where it is and what is out there, rather than just duplicating and trying to give you the same artistic expression. So this is a case that really was revolutionary for the evolution of the internet, because it would have challenged a lot of the things that we enjoy about the internet and how we find information, and it would not have made that very accessible. And so the court is being, in Google's side here and trying to help make the internet accessible, and finding that Perfect 10's argument is weak. Now this is progressive, this is a progressive case, but I think it's being very adaptive to technology and trying to see something in the future, really growing and expanding what is fair use.